Barça, Barça.
Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Barça president Joan Laporta, who have confirmed Xavi's meeting with Erling Haaland. We are going to be discussing much on that report as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Sergio Roberto, as a new report have just emerged claiming that the Barcelona midfielder is very likely to leave the club for free at the end of this season. We are going to be discussing much on that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, without any more waste of time, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers, and I'll be really grateful if you can subscribe if you're a Barcelona supporter. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barça, Barça, Barça.
As talks about Barcelona's move for Erling Haaland continue to pick up steam, club president Joan Laporta has made a big revelation. Earlier in the week, reports emerged that Barca manager Xavi Hernandez had traveled to Munich to meet up with the Borussia Dortmund superstar and convince him to make the switch to the Camp Nou. Erling Haaland had been in Munich as he continues to recover from the abductor injury. Xavi, when asked about the matter during his pre-match press conference before the game against Elche, he did not give anything away. However, now President Joan Laporta has confirmed that Xavi did have a meeting with the Norwegian international, as quoted by Sport. He said, "That is none of my business. It's a conversation between sportsmen without any type of negotiation." At the same time, though, the Barca Supremo was quick to add that there had been no negotiation between the two clubs. He said, I deny that there's been any type of negotiation for Haaland," he added. Speaking of his equation with Erling Haaland's agent Mino Raiola, Laporta said, "I have a good relationship with Raiola, but if I want a player, I have to speak with their club." Things certainly seem to be set in motion in the background as Barca are pouring in all the efforts to try to sign Haaland from Dortmund at the end of this season. The prolific goalscorer has a release clause worth €75 million, which can be triggered, while there will be a hefty commission involved for the player's father, half-inch, and Mino Raiola as well. Beyond that, Barcelona are also ready to offer a massive contract worth around €175 million over 5 years to lure Haaland to the Camp Nou. But the likes of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City also remain in the hunt, so it remains to be seen where Erling Haaland ends up next season. So looking at what President Laporta just said, trying to downplay all those rumors of negotiations with Haaland, negotiations with Mino Raiola, I don't think we could be expecting him to say something different. Of course, logically, he needs to say what he said. I think it's just professional from him not to make public the negotiations, of course, but very much believe that things are going on in the background. But they just want something that, it will be revealed if things go on successfully with Erling Haaland's camp. Just the fact that he acknowledged a meeting taking place between Xavi and Erling Haaland is something great to hear, honestly speaking. 2 days ago, we did hear that report how Xavi traveled to Germany to talk about the project, the Barca project and everything to Erling Haaland to convince him to make a move to Barcelona, which is a really good move. And that shows the determination from Barcelona to sign the Norwegian. I think among all the clubs that are hot in Haaland's tails right now, FC Barcelona showed a zeal more than any of them to bring the Norwegian, which that's what I really like about the club. And if Barcelona can succeed in getting Haaland, it will be something really great for the club. It will be an achievement because Haaland have always been the #1 priority. So of course, as we know, succeeding in getting Haaland will not be a day's job. The stiff competition that we need to go through, the other top clubs financially better than us, we need to go through and acquire him will not be easy. But I think if Haaland sees the determination, the way Barca are pressing for that move, and if he understands how the project of Barca is from Xavi Hernandez, then I think a move is very likely. But still yet, fingers crossed, we don't know what tomorrow will be. We don't know what the player himself decides because it all rests with Erling Haaland himself at the end of the day. Then on to the next story of discussion. Over the course of the season, Barcelona have been attempting to extend the contract of a certain Sergio Roberto. The Spaniard, has been injured since November. At the moment, he is in his recovery process following his surgery in December. According to Gerard Romero, the football he plays once he recovers will be his last for Barcelona, who do not plan on extending his contract beyond this season. Roberto stood out primarily for his versatility. The Barca number 20 has demonstrated dexterity, in playing multiple positions. This is all the way from the defensive to the final third of the pitch. His four most recurrent roles have come in the right back, central midfield, pivot, and right wing. This campaign, in 12 matches played, he has scored twice and provided an assist. Why are Barca uninterested in extending Roberto's contract? Well, the answer to this question could lie in the fact that the Barcelona have plenty of alternatives to him. So the likes of Xavi and Nico Gonzalez have laid up the midfield. Meanwhile, Sergio Roberto and Dani Alves have taken the reins in the right back role, with Adama Traore and Ousmane Dembele, owning the wings. Roberto's injury record over the past two seasons also isn't anything worth writing home about. Not to mention the possible transfers of Frankesi, Nusa Mazraoui, Cesar Azpilicueta in the positions usually taken by Roberto make his case even more problematic. If indeed the reports are true, then this will be the last of quite the Barcelona career for Roberto. So from the look of things, no chance at all. The competition is intense wherever he finds himself. We have been seeing how versatile this guy is. The right back position, we already have Sergio Roberto and Dani Alves there. There's no chance. The midfield is well stocked with talent, and there's no way for him, honestly speaking. That's why the other day we were talking about Barca even proposing a 75% wage reduction, which I think is an indirect way to say, Roberto, we don't need you can go. And he himself, from many reports, the Roberto and his representative know very well that Barca don't need him at this point. Even if Roberto was fit, the truth is Roberto is not the Roberto in the past. We have been seeing the past few matches he played, he has not been performing well. Roberto have not been the Roberto in the past. Last season, he was also shambolic, playing at right back. So I don't think he will add any value to this team at this very point in time. And the best decision is for him to leave. And if he wants to have playing time, he thinks that he can go somewhere and enjoy playing football, then I don't think that place is FC Barcelona. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.